back in the saddle again. You know that song? Welcome to MASH on This. I've been away. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I've been away. And now I'm back, and I'm here to host Mashable's daily culture entertainment show that gives you tomorrow's biggest news stories today. Did you miss me? If you didn't, I'm your host, a Hoda copy that dabbles in Satanism, otherwise known as Dory Greenberg. On MASH on This, we give you a quick rundown of what we think is the best the internet has to offer. So be sure to tell us what you think in the comments. We'll get to them at the end of the show. Do not be shy. We want to hear what you think. Now, let's get into it, shall we? You always gotta watch out for the quiet ones, as I've heard people say, because they're always the ones you'd least expect to do things. And that's probably exactly what Donald Trump was thinking when he reportedly sent his soft-spoken son-in-law, Jared the Kushner, on a mission to create a secret communications channel to the Kremlin before Trump was in office. In December, Kushner met with a Russian banker whose financial institution has direct ties to Russian intelligence. And this, of course, looks hella sus. And the reasoning that the White House provided for this Russia-backed channel request was nothing short of nutty. According to CNN, the idea was to have Michael Flynn speak directly with a senior military official in Moscow to discuss Syria and other security issues. But why would you want to talk to a banker about national security issues? And Jared himself didn't really have any political or diplomatic qualifications for setting up this channel, and there wasn't even a presidential cabinet set up yet for Trump to consult with others who did have any sort of experience with this kind of stuff. Also, why couldn't this secret back channel that intentionally skirts around U.S. surveillance wait until after Trump was officially in office? There's many more questions that need nonsensical answers, and I think we are all waiting on bated breath to receive them. Now, on to more pressing political news. Kim Kardashian was on Bravo's Watch What Happens Live, and there weren't nearly enough mops in the building to clean up all the tea she spilled. I mean, where do I begin? She talked about how her marriage to Chris Humphries, yeah, remember that guy? It was doomed to fail. And also, she talked about the drama surrounding the firing of her stylist, Monica Rose, drama, and even Kendall Jenner's Pepsi ad, which apparently Kim wasn't even aware of until it completely blew up. But the ooey, gooey, juiciest bit happened when an Uber fan, who we have since spotted as Sam Stryker from BuzzFeed, asked a question to her live.
Question about what was like the best night of my life when you exposed Taylor Swift on Snapchat. So after you did that, was it awkward between you and Kendall or Kendall and Taylor, because Kendall was part of Taylor's squad at the time?
Good question, Sam. That was the best night of Sam's life.
I don't know if Kendall was a part of her squad. I don't think she was. I don't think it was awkward.
Have you heard from her since then? Any contact since then? No.
Listen, I am not even a diehard Kardashian fan like this guy is, but even I was making this face when I saw that clip, because I think people thought the sun had died because there was so much shade going on. Oh, the shade of it all. But what do you think about Kim K's appearance on the show and her tude toward Taylor? Let us know in the comments ahora. Now, I hear that it's summertime. I don't really go outdoors, so I wouldn't know. And that means one word: sunscreen. You don't want to end up with dried up, scaly skin after a long day at the pool. Just take a look at this innocent sunbather. Oh, geez. This 7 to 8 foot alligator has such a scaly skin problem that it had to escape to the very bottom of the Sarasota homeowner's pool because its tiny arms couldn't get sunscreen onto its own back. Such a shame. Luckily, the gator was relocated somewhere safe where we hope it gets the soothing aloe and shade it so desperately needs. And as for the Floridians who own the pool, they have likely sworn off swimming forever and are currently filling up their pool with cement as we speak. And good for you. Keep making your Sunshine State nightmares come true. Oh. What? What is it? Oh my God! It's the alarm! It's the special alarm that we set up. If there was ever any Alanis Morissette news. Oh my God, special breaking bulletin. Let's go. Great. So, wow. So, this is amazing. Apparently, there's a release date for the musical right now. Okay, so in case, so excited. In case you missed it, wow, I'm so overwhelmed. The report is the musical. The musical, she announced it in 2016 and 2013, I'm sorry. And it's based on the album Jagged Little Pill, which certified 16 times platinum and was the 1996 Grammys Album of the Year and basically paved the way for all female musicians that emerged in the 90s. The musical adaptation has Oscar-winning screenwriter Diablo Cody and Tony-winning director Diane Paulus on board, and EW reports it'll likely be a story revolving around a modern and multi-generational family and their complex dynamics while touching on issues of gender identity and race. And now, the yet-to-be officially titled musical will premiere about a year from now in May of 2018 at the American Repertory Theater in Cambridge, Mass. I am so happy that we set up that alarm, and I cannot wait for it to go off again. Cool. So this is your first time interacting with Mashable. You should know that we put the fan and the attic in Fanatic. And don't ask what the attic part is about, but obsessing about all things awesome is our business. And our trusty on-staff superfans take time out of their excruciatingly busy days to think about things like, if Marvel and DC superheroes existed in the same universe as Harry Potter, which Hogwarts house would they get sorted into? And that specific question was answered in amazing detail in a new article by Eliza Weinberger and Bob Al Green, out today on Mashable.com. Eliza is sadly out of the office today, but Bob of Bob Draws fame is here to break it all down for you. So come on down.
Oh, hello.
Let's just hug. Let's
Okay.
just hug.
Hi there.
This is a tall human being. Are you feeling pleasant?
It's nice to be here in the studio with you, Dory.
What's the weather like up there?
Pleasant. A little humid.
Yeah, it's a little hot in here.
Uh-huh.
Good lighting. Okay, so we don't have time to go through all the superheroes in this article, and also we want to get those
Really?
sweet...
We don't have time for that?
We don't have time. We want those sweet clicks, but I want your sweet click page views. But let's just take a look at some of the more surprising sorts.
Oh, okay.
If
This
you
sounds
will.
Fun. Yeah, let's do it.
So first up, we have Batman. And you and Eliza put Batman in Slytherin, correct?
That's right. That might be surprising because Slytherin you think of as like the bad house at Hogwarts, right? That's where all the creeps, that's where like Malfoy
I think to the
was.
light fan that doesn't know the
Yes.
complexities of Slytherin.
Exactly. Well, okay, sure. But Batman's he's like a dark character, right? He's fairly sinister. He's a creature of the night, even if he's serving justice. And I think Eliza maybe could go more in depth about this. She's a bigger Harry Potter head than me.
Yeah.
But it made sense to put him in Slytherin. I
Yes.
think to all of us.
I think so too. He's got that rich kind of wealth. It's evil wealth.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what I
yeah,
meant
yeah.
to say.
Evil
It's that
wealth.
rich kind of wealth. You know, the wealth that's like very wealthy.
He comes from old money and also evil money.
Yeah.
That's true.
Who'd have thunk? So moving on to Harley Quinn, and how is she a Hufflepuff housemate?
I think the rationale here is that Hufflepuffs are defined by their loyalty. Obviously, Harley is super loyal to her boyfriend, the Joker, and also she's very studious. She has a degree in psychology, I believe,
Yeah.
also. So that also puts her into the Hufflepuff category.
I would agree with that. I think most people would. And last but certainly not least, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
The
as you may know
Spider-Man.
him.
And he's in
Yes.
Griffin. But Eliza, I think this is her line, she said, literally the most Gryffindor since Harry Potter himself.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Spider-Man is a vanguard for like bravery and strength and boldness, and I think he stands for everything that Gryffindor does. So it would make sense. And also, he looks good in red and gold, I think.
Can I ask the decision of Knickers?
Yeah,
Bob did all the animations for this, and there's
Yes.
so many more in the article. You have to go check it out. But the Knickers.
I had to do a lot of designs, or I had to do the designs for all of these, and I needed to put knickers on a lot of them. If you go through, there's knickers on more than
Was
a
there
few.
a lot of Knickers in Harry Potter?
Don't quote me on that. I don't know if you were to look through
You
the
have
books.
a secret Knicker obsession.
I've been trying to get knickers onto Mashable for a long
Yeah.
time, and finally I found my way.
It's
yes.
borderline fetish.
Borderline, I don't think you even need to say.
Borderline.
Yeah.
All right, so thank you so much for all your hard work. Definitely go check that out on Mashable.com right after this show.